Let's go.
They slept on me.
Platinum.
Guess what? We coming back at you. Sure will. We ain't playing no games. We gonna cross that finish line, y'all.
I'm across the finish line. I'm across the finish line.
Good evening. Fanatical Massholes show.
You already, man.
Hopefully y'all had a great weekend, Father's Day weekend. Hopefully y'all did nothing.
Hopefully.
You know what I mean?
Hopefully I did something productive.
Something productive. That is Pac-Man, King Sasso down in D.C. It's your boy Mizzo. What's going on, gentlemen?
What's going on?
It's a happy man right here, man. Yes.
What you happy about? That Bradley Beal's gone and Kristaps Porzingis is about to be gone too?
And you know this, man.
Okay, well, Sasso's getting.
I know what I'm happy about.
Sasso, go ahead, Pac. What are you happy about?
I'm happy because the last episode we did, my man up here with the glasses, with the headphone, with the red hat on, was throwing shots at my Red Sox, right? He said we was in the basement. I didn't catch it. I didn't catch it.
Oh, yeah, you did get sweet, boy. You got
they got swept.
boy.
Yeah, we got torched. They torched us.
I didn't catch it at the moment. And then I said, let me go look at these stats. And when I look at the stats, they a smidgen ahead of us. He said, we in the basement, and they on the way down the stairs into the basement.
That ain't happening. That's not happening. That's a good sweep. It's a good sweep. Red Sox are 5-1 against the Yankees this season. Good sweep. I'm gonna give you that. Okay, well, we'll see. And right now, we ahead of you though. Ain't about too far. The fact is, we're not in the basement.
By
we are not in the basement.
Not enough to brag.
I know something. I ain't gonna say the name, right? But the individual that said that I don't know baseball, I was the one that predicted that the Boston Red Sox was going to win the World Series in 2004. I just want to point that out.
Who said that?
Nobody, none of y'all. I just want to point that out.
You point that out, but that was 2004, bro. Nobody cared back then. That was 20 years ago, bro. 20 years, 30 years ago.
And Pac-Man do too.
No, Pac-Man don't. He ain't thinking about what you said about predicting the Red Sox winning the World Series in 2004. They had a good team. It's not like they came out of nowhere. They had a good team that year, man. Stop it.
That's not the point, though.
That's the point. The point is that wasn't you didn't go out on the limb and pick the Red Sox to win the World Series that year. No, you didn't. So don't act like you did.
No, the reason why I'm saying that because 2003, y'all went to the World Series and lost.
What that got to do with anything, though? What does that got anything to do with it, though? What does that have anything to do with it 20 years ago? Can you please tell me that? Exactly. Nothing.
That you got swept.
No, please mute your mic. Thank you very much. All right. We got a good bunch of topics for y'all today. Man, what's up, man? What's up?
So we're going to do a little different today, y'all. We're about to kick it off with the hip-hop first, with the world hip-hop news and all that. Update y'all. You understand what I'm saying? We're gonna do a different kick. You understand what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
We like to keep things spicy for y'all. So we're gonna rotate it up a little bit here and there for y'all. We're gonna start off with the sayings of what's going on in the hip hop community and bang bang bang. Is y'all ready?
We ready. Let's go.
So first, we got the story with my man Jack Jones, the cornerback for the Patriots. Jack Jones get caught with 2 hammers in the airport, Logan Airport, in his luggage, about to board the plane. Yes.
Mm-hmm.
You know the Fed's picking that up.
I don't know how the hell you make that mistake. I mean, I just don't. I don't get how anybody would bring a damn pistol into the airport. How do you make that mistake?
All types of metal detectors and security. I don't know what this man was thinking, man. He went to college, obviously. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Jack, what's up, Jack, man?
He's a pretty good player. He's a good player for the Patriots too, man. He's a vital part of their season. Their chances. He's a premier player. He's an integral part of their season. To lose him, and I don't mean
too.
They might not lose him for this season because, they're going to try to drag this out. Seeing as though it's so close to the season, they're going to try to push this out probably so that he don't get sentenced till next season. And then next season, he's going to be out for he's going to miss at least half the season.
Giving no pay. I understand Robert Kraft ain't paying him, but damn, man.
Yeah, you don't know if they're not paying him yet, though.
I'm just
Who is this guy?
Anyway, he's a fool. He's a fool. Go ahead.
Earth disaster. They saying the boy might have gang ties and all that. I'm not trying to throw that out there because I don't know the man business, but that's what they're saying. That's what I heard on some news show.
Yeah.
You know how they do, man.
I mean, listen. Go ahead, bro. My fault. Go ahead. Do your thing.
Now, do you?
Now, what I'm going to say is, all right, if that's the case, and let's hope it's not gang ties. If he felt like, I need a weapon, I don't know if NFL players could do this, but if that's not a law, maybe there's another law they should pass when it comes to these gun laws. If you're a player of high profile, you have no record, you have none of that, you should be allowed to have your gun license anywhere in the country because you travel all over the damn country. Yeah. So instead of him, so instead of this happening, he could have put it in a box, flew down and with it, and took it back. You know what I mean? Put it how it goes, take it back out the box, and now he gets to take his guns where he's going. You know what I'm saying? And no harm, no foul. Like that should be something that should happen from now on. Again,
I'm they should be able to put their joint in a gun box, lock it, and give it to whoever on the plane, whatever, and then be able to take their joint when they get off. Not put it in their luggage because it endangers the other passengers when people are allowed to bring weapons up on board. You seen what happened in this past? There just was a dude in the news from Massachusetts that stabbed up the flight attendants and all that crazy mess. You know what I'm saying? So they definitely not letting nobody come on board with no weapons, but maybe if they could lock their joints in the lockbox and all that other good stuff. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, absolutely. Like, I agree with you. Like, we're not going to go, we can't go at each other spicy about this because it's just simple common sense. Like, again, if it's a mishap, it's a big mishap. But at the same time, not in his defense, but in everybody's defense. Listen, man, if you are a star, government, you want to do something? If these people are stars, they're very important people, they should have their gun license all over to be able to carry it all over the country too, just like you might be able to. Gun owner, congresswomen and presidents or whatever the case is, they're very important people. They're hunted. You know what I'm saying? Without us even knowing they're being hunted. Somebody could be plotting on them and trying to line them up. They should be allowed to have their gun license all over the country. Period. Point blank.
I don't think it's an issue of him having a gun license, and I think it's just him trying to avoid the plane with them pistols. Now, whether he don't have an FID card because one of his charges is carrying ammunition without FID card.
Right?
Yeah.
So that's the thing. That's even worse. That's just bozo. Like, listen, you have no felony. Anybody, I'm gonna tell you like this. Everybody in the country, if you don't have a felony or no charges like that, go get your damn license.
Yeah.
I mean, go get it. Go get your gun license. Go get it. You know what I'm saying? Like,
absolutely,
crazy, man. Listen, man, good luck to Jack Johnson, man. Hope everything goes well. Hope everything turns out well. As far as this season, I think I'm pretty sure he might play this season because, like I said, it's so close to the season. Anything's possible. But I don't think you're gonna see him around next season.
He's not proven guilty yet. So
innocent until proven guilty. But next year, they coming for him. They coming for him. He gonna miss a few games next year. You know what I'm saying? All right. Crazy, man. Y'all make better decisions out there, man. What's the next pack?
So I guess Quavo and Offset got together to celebrate Takeoff's birthday. He turned 29. They celebrated his birthday on Father's Day. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. You know, I guess a couple celebrities like gave him some shout outs or whatever. Right. You know, they did a couple posts. You know, Quavo put up a video. You know what I'm saying like I can't wait till we have more times like this. Basically, was saying like you know what I'm saying when he can't wait to meet him again so they could turn up together and things of that nature. But you know, it's good to see them. You know what I'm saying, getting together, even though they're not on good terms on behalf of homie. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
They all three of them. All three of them is blood related. You know what I mean?
Right.
Yeah.
Family first, man. You know what I mean? Look, I don't know, man. I don't even want to speculate what was the falling out between Quavo, Offset, and Takeoff. You know what I mean? I know you before Offset had passed, Takeoff. Before Takeoff had passed, you had seen more him with Quavo and Takeoff not really with them. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And it's still kind of the same right now. Look, man, again, it's a beautiful thing. Like you said, man, I'm glad they can squash it and they can get more closer from it or whatever. You know what I mean? But for right now, it's a good step in the right direction. Family first, man. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, they family. They came in together. They made it together, man. Keep it together. You know what I'm saying? Regardless of your differences, keep it together. Keep it together, and at least make it work, or make an effort.
That's a fact.
For Takeoff. You know what I mean? For the boy Takeoff, and keep flying high, Takeoff. You know what I mean? That's it. I know you missed out here to a lot of people, so keep flying high, brother. Right. Rock the heavens.
Hopefully they get
happy
their
birthday.
stuff together, man.
Absolutely. Yeah.
So then we got one of the dudes named. He was a person of interest in the Young Dolph shooting. He ain't got bagged. He didn't get bagged or nothing, but he was.
Sasha, you went dark. My bad, Pac. Sasha, you dark, bro.
When he found dark? When is he? When doesn't he go dark? He was found dead on a corner in Memphis. His name was Josh Taylor. Yeah, Joshua Taylor. They found him in yeah, man.
Yeah, I seen that.
Wednesday, June 15th. Found him in shot to death. You know what I'm saying? And I guess he was. While he was a person of interest, he was wanted on other charges, you know what I'm saying, weapons and theft and things of that nature, you know what I'm saying? Lost his life. So, you know, I guess that's one less person of interest, you know. But the other there was two dudes that initially got bagged for it, that got booked for it, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
When it happened, you know, a lot of people, if y'all don't know Young Dolph, he lost his life in Memphis at a cookie shop or something, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And that was tragic, very tragically, very, very tragic, man.
Yeah, man. Damn, man. Like, look, I don't know what to say. Sometimes, like, what do you like? It's just the streets, man. Like, look, you gotta understand when you jump off this porch, man. Like, it's not gonna be roses, man. It ain't all smiles and Hallmark cards, man. Like, there's another side to this. You know what I'm saying? You might get away from it today, but tomorrow you might not. Tomorrow you might get away from it, but in a month you might not. You know what I'm saying? Like, just understand what you're getting into when you get into this. You know what I'm saying? I mean,
I don't know whether the shooting was related to the Young Dolph thing or not. We'll never know because ain't nobody gonna talk about it. Because Memphis, it's up out there, man.
Oh, like, it's no games out there. It's no games.
I'm pretty sure ain't nobody gonna say what happened, but you know, a man lost his life, another mother's mourning. So you know what I'm saying? Like,
that's what I'm saying, man. It ain't really about that. I know what you're saying, but it's not about whether it was because of that. That's why he's passed. We don't know that. Like you said, we're probably never gonna find that out. I'm basically just saying, like you said, he's got, you know, some other core issues and just street issues and things like that. So it just, what I'm saying is, man, like, look, man, it's a dangerous game, man. You know what I mean? And this is coming from two people who played it. You know what I mean? So this is a dangerous game. Like, you gotta understand, man. Like, it's not always gonna end like this. It's not always gonna end rosy, man. You know what I'm saying?
That's right.
Straight up, man. You know, listen, man. If you could choose, to do something different, go do something different. You know what I mean? Because a lot of people just ain't cut out for this. And nobody should be cut out for it, man. Because there's no way to live. There's just no way to live, man. You know what I'm saying? Rest in peace to that brother. Again, rest in peace to Young Dolph. You know, let's figure out a way to stop the violence, man. Let's try to talk out our issues, man. Like, a lot of things ain't worth dying over. We got to realize that, man. A lot of things ain't worth dying for. This hat ain't worth dying for. Your Jordans ain't worth dying for. I mean, again, I get it's pride, it's respect. You know what I mean? But sometimes we gotta push our pride to the side and say what's worth more, dying, going to jail, or getting home to your babies, or getting home to your family. Even if you don't got babies, you got a girlfriend, you got a mother, you got a father, you got a grandmother or sister, whatever, who care for you, want to see you do good. You know, so we got to get back to that. But yeah, man.
Yeah, so we got another brother that passed away. Big Pokey from Texas passed away.
Rest
in
in
Beaumont.
peace.
He was from Houston. Legendary rapper, Big Pokey.
I remember him. Yeah, I remember him. He was in a couple of what's my man's name? Paul Wall videos. Am I right? Sitting Sideways. Was he in Sitting Sideways? Is that him?
I think, if I'm not mistaken. But I guess he passed away in Beaumont, Texas, at a bar after one of his shows. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Tragic, very tragic, man. Very tragic. Right now, they don't know what happened and why he passed, why he fell out.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, very tragic, man. Yeah, man.
Yeah, we got yeah, man. Just we gotta. I don't know. Let's just hope it wasn't nothing crazy, man.
It wasn't no killing or nothing like this. Like I said, he fell out at the bar.
Dude,
you know what I'm saying? But at least he got to do what he loved before he went, man. They said his last show was in Bicentennial Park.
Right.
Baytown.
Right.
But yeah, at least he got to do what he loved before he went out. You know what I'm saying? May Allah be pleased with him. Sorry to the family and everything.
Rest in peace. Rest in peace. Fly high, Big Pokey. Big Pokey. You know what I mean? Like fly high, man. Like, you know, that's all we can say, man. We ain't gonna speculate on or how he died. Doesn't matter. It's not even about that. It's the fact another brother lost out here, man. You know what I mean? Way too soon. It's fly high, man. You know what I mean? It's just that kind of show right now today. But we coming from the break. We will get back into the sports. And the funny of it all, we will begin to give each other that spiciness. You know what I mean? So you stay locked. Pac-Man, King Sasso, your boy Mizzo. We don't know what's up with him. We'll get him back on track by the time we come in from the break. Y'all stay locked. Fanatical Massholes show.
All right, brother?
I don't care who don't like it. With my Lamborghini, yeah, I'm just so excited. Fuck up to the streets up with my wheel.
Everything is everything. Welcome back, Fanatical Massholes show. Pac-Man, Mizzo, Sasso will jump back on with us later on in the program. All right, Sas. What's going on with Qunado Rondo? What's going on with Qunado Rondo?
Qunado Rondo. My man got bagged. Yeah, my man got bagged, man. Him and 18 other dudes from Savannah. An indictment.
Damn.
It's the feds. It's the feds.
Rico?
It wasn't a Rico, but he got charged with managing a gang, which is the Rolling 60s, Rolling 62, like that.
Okay.
And, the Rolling 60s and weed and perks. Weed and Percocets. Hydrocodone, man. You know, everybody out there trying to sell them things, man. Like,
yeah.
It's just unfortunate. I know everybody know who Qunado Rondo is. He's the one that had the little smoke with Vaughn and all that. And ultimately ended Vaughn's life. It wasn't Qunado Rondo, but his man. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, man. Another man lost to the system. You know what I'm saying? Another man lost to the system. Yeah.
Yeah, man. It's tough out here, man. Like we just said in the last segment, it's tough out here, man. It's just they coming. Like they not. You know, like you give them a chance, man. They're gonna come, man. They're gonna come for you. Just don't give them a chance. You know what I mean? You in the game, Qunado Rondo. Like you making money, you making music, like you eating. There should be no ties and nothing. Like I'm not involved in anything. Like, nah, man, I'm not leading nothing. I don't lead nothing but my music label. That's what I'm leading. I'm not leading a damn thing. That's all it should be. That's what it should be at all times. But again, I'm not a musician. I ain't in the limelight like them. They do what they feel like doing. Just know. This is what happens, man. When you do this, you know.
But I guess that's
come back on you
with these little dudes, man. Gang banging and whatever.
And trying to rap at the same time, like that's weird. I mean, like, come on.
It is weird, but I mean that's what they think sells. That's what these kids is feeding into.
What these kids too.
It's so crazy right now. Like these kids don't wanna look up to no half-stepping artists. They want to look up to a nigga that's really out there with both feet in, not with one foot over the thing. So now they probably thinking like he really him. So, you know what I'm saying? That's probably the only reason why he is who he is, because of what he do. Because his music ain't all that. Yeah, I only know him because of when he got into it with Vaughn.
Right.
With the band. I was locked up around the time when it happened with Vaughn, but I'm pretty sure even when I was in the streets, I wouldn't know who he was. Did you know who he was before that happened with Vaughn?
I heard his name, but I couldn't tell you what he looked like if he walked right past me. If he's standing in front of me, I couldn't tell you who he was. Yeah. I mean, I don't, no disrespect to him. Like, I just, you know, that's just not it's not for me. You know what I mean? That's not my lane when it comes to the music. But again, man, we got to be easy, be safe out here, man. Like, look, you can't do both. You know, Jeezy said it. You know what I mean? A lot of people may not look at Jeezy as an influence, or someone an example that you should fall back from, but he said it. Like, man, you know, you can't do both. Somebody ran up to him and told him, man, you can't do both.
Who's that?
Can't do both. Fred Hampton.
Chairman okay.
Fred.
Check you
Chairman
out.
Fred. Yeah, yes, sir. You know what I mean? Shout out to Chairman Fred. You know what I mean? Shout out to Chairman Fred. Shout out to
Here
Boozy behind you.
Talking about all this, and you got Fred Hampton behind you, huh? Okay.
Listen, I'm not talking down. I'm just trying to, I just want brothers to make better decisions. That's all. I ain't nobody. I'm not judging. I just want brothers to make better decisions, especially if you carve the lane for yourself and you turn the rap game, whether we like it or not. Somebody rock with this dude music where he's enough, where he's around and people know his name. That should be it. Like, it should be no, let's still gangbang. Let's, you know what I mean? Like, it should be none of that.
To the left?
None of that, man. This dude's a fool, man. It should be none of that. You know what I mean? That's just what I'm saying. It should be none of that. But anyway, man, best of luck, man. Best of luck, man. And
free that man. Free the rest of them dudes too, man.
Yeah, man. Blessings, man. Blessings to Qunado, man. Hopefully Qunado Rondo, hopefully everything works out for him. All right. I want to shout out real quick, man, Wyndham Clark. You know what I mean? Obviously, you don't know us, but hey, man, we know sports, so we're going to shout out the winners. Wyndham Clark wins the U.S. Open. You know what I mean? So shout out to him.
Right.
Great win. You know what I mean? Odds wasn't in his favor as far as coming into the tournament, but he got it done. Shout out Wyndham Clark. All right. Also, man, prayers going up, man, to Chris Lencioni, MMA fighter with Bellator. He suffered cardiac arrest in the gym the other day. His wife Marca announced on Instagram, said the athletes in the gym were great and immediately called 911 and did their best to address his needs until paramedics arrived. We are currently in another state. He has been under the care of the excellent doctors with I and much of his family by his side. We're hopeful of the progress we know he will continue to make. So, I mean, like, it's another case of you see another athlete, man, fall on a cardiac arrest. Like, it seems like, and again, I don't want to get into it. I'm not about to talk about it's the vaccine and all that. That's not what I'm saying. I basically brought this up to say, just to say, good, he made it. You know what I mean? He's still alive. Blessings. You know what I'm saying? But, and also just, man, I don't even want to say watch your health because it's cardiac arrest. It happened. It can happen to the best of them. This guy's a top athlete, and it happened. Damar Hamlin is a top flight athlete, and it happened to him. So do your best to keep your health right. But in the way, it could still happen. You know what I'm saying? It could still happen. Hopefully you have somebody who's trained enough that can kind of keep you there until the paramedics arrive, and they can do their thing and, get you to the hospital when, and everything works out in your favor, man. But just, shout out to, just basically shout out to him, man. Prayers up for him. You know what I mean? Pulling for you, make a speedy recovery. You pull through it. You know what I mean? Chris Lencioni. Another quick topic, man. David Freese. So David Freese, right? He gets elected into the Hall of Fame by the voters, the Cardinals Hall of Fame. Sorry, the St. Louis Cardinals Hall of Fame. By the voters. He rejects it. Now, some would think, hey,
yeah,
why are you rejecting this? Mm-hmm. It's not because he's stubbing his nose at them. He feels like he just wasn't good enough. You know what I'm saying? Now, he said basically, this is something that I've given an extreme amount of thought to, humbly, even before the voting process began. I am aware of the impact I had helping the team bring great memories to the city I grew up in, including the 11th World Championship. But this honor means more to me. I look at who I was during my tenure, and that weighs heavily on me. The Cardinals and the entire city have always had my back in every way. I'm forever grateful to be part of such an amazing organization and fan base then, now, and in the future. I'm especially sorry to the fans that took time to cast their votes. Cardinals Nation is basically the reason why I've unfortunately waited so long for this decision and made it more of a headache for so many people. I feel strongly about my decision. Understand how people might feel about this. I get it. I wear it. Thank you for always being there for me. I'm excited to be around the Cardinals as we move forward. I mean, so mind you, he's a hometown kid.
Yeah.
So this is what he's basically saying. I mean, again, he didn't say this, but this is what the conclusion that people are drawing. I'm going to draw this. So this is his career. Make sure I get this right, though. Hold on one second. So 277 batting average, 113 home runs, 535 RBIs. I believe he had, what was that, a 481 on base percentage? It's not great. That's obviously not great. He only hit 111 home runs. But I mean, that's still not a reason to what he did for the team, your hometown team.
Yeah,
he went off. So so basically, in the regular season of 2011, the year the Cardinals won the World Series, he batted 297. He only hit 10 home runs, 55 RBIs, OBP, on base percentage of 350, slugging 441. But in the postseason, Pack, 397, 465 on base percentage, 794 slugging, 5 home runs, 14 extra base hits, 21 RBIs. Yeah, and he did his thing in the home run. Yeah, and then obviously in Game 6, they were down 3. They were down. The Rangers were on the verge of winning the World Series. He hits a game-tying double, and then he comes up in extra innings and hits and smacks the home run dead center field. Joe Buck with the legendary call that is imitating what his dad said when who was it? Kirby Puckett hit the home run, the walk-off home run. We'll see you tomorrow night, and the Cardinals going to win the World Series.
See you later.
So I basically brought this up to say, was he wrong in turning it down? Would you have turned it down if you were him?
I don't turn nothing down with my caller. So I mean, I'm the wrong person to ask that question.
This dude is a fool.
But no, I don't think he was wrong. I mean,
yeah, judging it by his stats, I guess you could say, he didn't deserve it. But man, listen, you were the reason why you were a main reason why they won the World Series that year. I mean, you know what I mean? Accept the honor. But that leads me to this, because I heard it on the radio station and I like the idea. So we're gonna talk about this on Saturday.
I mean, he probably I don't want to say the man was bitter, but sometimes, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
I don't want to say the man was bitter, but it's obvious. You feel me? Like,
you think he was bitter?
I mean, why else?
I don't think he was bitter. I just don't think.
What you think? He thought he deserved it?
I don't think he thinks he was worthy enough of it. That's my conclusion of it. I mean, what the hell is he bitter from? The fans voted him in. Now maybe he's upset. Maybe he might be upset. You're right, because again, what? That was 12 years ago that he did that. He left the team a couple. I think he played one more season with the team and played like 4 or 5 more seasons. So after leaving the team, a total 11 years, 12 seasons.
He playing a modest role. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Or he could have been doing, some people do stuff like that to be remembered by stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? That's something that you will remember somebody by. You know what I mean? Like he turned down, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
So
yeah, I get it. But I'm, like you said, me either. I'm not turning it down. Like, you put me in the Hall of Fame, cool. I'm taking that. I'm going to the Hall of Fame. I'm definitely going to the Hall of Fame.
That's like one of the biggest honors that there is as an athlete. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Absolutely. Yeah. Speaking of that, though, we will be asking this question on Saturday. So tune in for that. Out of all 3 major sports, whatever sports we're gonna pick, I'm going with baseball, basketball, and football.
Yeah.
Whatever 3 you want to pick from. What players that you might know that are in the Hall of Fame? One player, we're just gonna pick. We're not gonna go crazy. One player from each league that you think is in the Hall of Fame that should not be in the Hall of Fame. Unequivocally shouldn't be there. We'll talk about that on Saturday, so y'all tune in for that. Also, Pat, man, you watching the BET Awards this weekend? We got any nominations?
I don't watch it. I don't watch BET. I don't watch nothing that got to do with BET Awards or hip hop. BET hip hop.
Why not?
No, I'm messing with you. Of course, I'm watching it.
Honestly, I don't watch the award shows like that, like I should. I'm probably gonna tune in because let's see what they're gonna. Excited to see what they're gonna do for the 50th anniversary of hip hop. You know what I'm saying? I'm excited to see. So I'm probably tuning in.
TV. I watch. You know what type of TV I watch? Streaming. So I haven't watched regular TV since I've been home. I'm gonna keep it a band. I haven't watched regular TV since I've been streaming the whole time. The only way I can watch news is by going to watch live news on YouTube or Hulu or blah, 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 blah. I haven't watched no cable, none of that. Like everybody I know
I'm sure you can stream what's it called? The BET Award. You know what I'm saying? I got DirecTV streams. No, I'm saying I got DirecTV streams. I can watch it live. I can watch live right now. You know what I'm saying?
In my house, we got cable. I just don't know how to use it.
Oh, well,
so many channels that I get
on you.
and I just leave it alone. I just go stream and buckety bang bang. I don't know how to use cable no more. I don't know why they make it so difficult.
Maybe sit down for a weekend and learn how to use the cable box, brother.
And listen, I'd rather just go on Hulu and
just scroll through the channels. Just scroll through the channels.
Netflix.
Flick. What's this? Discover this channel. Discover that channel. You know what I mean? If you got Siri, hey Siri.
I remember you used to only have to deal with
put
about
it to Inspire, whatever it is. What is
Before it? In the beginning of time when cable first came out, what you had to deal with about 60 channels. Then they went up to 300 channels.
Yes.
Now it's about 5,000 channels.
And ain't a damn thing on either. Not a damn thing on either. But yeah.
The only channels before I went away, when it was all them 300 channels, the only channels I watched was BT, all the reality channel, TV channels. You know what I'm saying? Basically, I never watched any of the cable channels, like the movie channels. I watched my favorite channel was the American Hero channel, which used to be the military channel, and that was about it. And my family used to watch USA because you know who used to watch Law and Order, SVU, whatever.
Yeah.
But other than that, I never really watched. You know what I'm saying? I was also into them web series, those them hood web series. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Yeah. Now, I'm not a big I don't watch the primetime TV and none either, man. You know me, it's sports or it's you know what I mean. I try to watch.
Find BT right now.
Try to watch true crime documentaries and things like that. I like that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean. I got into the serial killer joints. You know what I mean, and stuff like that. We was definitely into that true crime. You know what I mean? A lot. Definitely went into true crime. You know what I'm saying? But right now, I'm watching Arrow. I'm on Arrow right now, man, on Netflix.
What's Arrow? I don't even know what that is.
It's a DC comic type thing. You know what I mean? I just finished The Walking Dead. Me and my wife, we watched a bunch of things. I finished the what's it called? Game of Thrones. We finished that. I didn't start watching the season until last year. You know what I mean? It was pretty dope, man. Game of Thrones is straight. You know what I mean?
You got me messed up. I ain't watching that, John.
Welcome back, Sasa. Whatever, man. Learn to watch TV, man. Stop watching wrestling. Game of Thrones. Game of Thrones is what it is. Oh,
okay.
Anyway, man, like we said about the BT Awards, man, I'm anxious to see that. So I'm gonna check it out. You know what I mean? We'll talk about it next week. You know what I mean? On Wednesday's show, our reaction to it. All right. Also, the list should be over soon. It should be done this week. The full list of Billboard's top 50 hip hop groups. We will talk about that. We're gonna have a special on that. Stay tuned for that. All right. Now let's get into the sports. Sasso is here. Sasso! Your boy Bradley Beal just got shipped out to the Phoenix Suns in about a two-team deal that sent him to Phoenix, Chris Paul, and I believe Landry Shamet to the Wizards.
Mm-hmm.
So here's the deal. So the Suns got Bradley Beal, Jordan Goodwin, Isaiah Todd. Wizards got Chris Paul, Landry Shamet, multiple second-round picks, multiple pick swaps.
Listen, I got to go make Salat, man. I love y'all.
Make Salat.
You know what I'm saying? I love y'all. I don't mean to say what I got, but I already missed one prayer. One's about to come in. I love y'all.
Bro. We'll see you on Saturday.
Man, Fanatical Massholes.
Bro. See you on Saturday.
The wave, y'all. And I'm going to keep
support the wave.
Supporting y'all. I'm going to keep bringing y'all that heat, that spiciness. You know what it is, man. Fanatical Massholes.
Fanatical Massholes.
Y'all keep it going.
Yeah, we got it. All right.
Love is love.
Love, bro. All right.
Don't be rushing them off.
I ain't rushing them off. We got to get to the topic.
I'm just messing with you.
All right. So what do you think of that trade?
I know one thing. It's a weight lifted off the shoulders in Wizards Nation.
Weight lift. Why is it a weight lifted off the shoulders? Because of the contract?
Because the contract, that was too much money for 4 years. Yes.
Why you offer it to him?
Well, that's why the general manager is fired.
Listen, everybody would offer Bradley Beal that type of money. It's a lot of money, but I'm just saying, man, Bradley Beal's he's a good player. You know what I mean? He's not a super match player, to me, but he's a good player.
We don't need good players. We need elite players. We're a mediocre team, and by you signing that contract and not making the playoffs, it's embarrassing and it was a shame. And I want to say, I am very proud of Bradley Beal's contract, you know, with the Phoenix Suns, playing with Devin Booker, playing with Kevin Garnett.
Prop your mic up if you can, Sasso. I mean, prop your phone up if you can.
A host of others, you know, that's what the Suns, which they said arguably could be the ones that could take the Denver Nuggets out, but that's not none of my business.
That's not happening. That ain't happening. They gotta build out the team. They gotta finish building out the roster. They don't got a roster and they don't got cap space. You got 4 dudes on there that are max players, basically.
Yeah. This is worse. This reminds me of our team, you know, on the side of these marquee players trying to buy a championship. I don't understand why Phoenix did that, but it helped us out a lot, because if Bradley Beal would have went to Miami Heat, we had to face him like 4 or 5 times in the season. So that's why I said the weight is lifted off our shoulders, because he went to the West instead of staying in the East, especially in our division.
Yeah, man, look, I'm going to say it like this. A lot of people are saying this trade makes Phoenix undoubtedly the favorite to win the championship. I don't see that. They got to build out the roster, like I said. I think for the Wizards, I don't know what this means. Like, you're in full rebuild mode now. You know what I mean? And hold on a second. Hold on. Well, hold on 1 second. We'll get to another reason why they're in full rebuild mode now. But what do? You know what I mean? You're not getting a first round pick. You're not getting one of these top picks in the draft right now. You're not. You know what I'm saying? Like, we can go through the draft order as well. Like, we can go through it right after this. You're not getting your first round draft pick. So I get trading Bradley Beal. I don't like what you got back in return, though. You got nothing back. Second round picks that you got, multiple picks, second round picks, that's for years to come. You know what I mean? Like, who are you going to start to rebuild with second round picks? You know what I mean? Like, so, and Chris Paul, what's probably going to get bought out. Landry Shamit's okay, but he's not a starter. If I'm the Wizards, I'm tight. It's not a good trade at all. It ain't no weight lifted off the shoulder. It's a horrible trade. Man.
It is a weight. It's a weight.
No, it's a horrible trade.
We lost. Man, listen. We lost John Wall. John Wall's gone. He was the Batman, and let's be honest, Bradley Beal was the Robin. Okay. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I said it. We had a good season.
No one's disagreeing with you, though. No one's disagreeing with that part.
We haven't won or went to a playoff game since 2017, where we had a 20-point lead against Boston and we lost in Game 7. That was the last memorable thing that I seen with Bradley Beal. So yes, it's a whole lot of weight lifted off this shoulder, and I'm down with the rebuild.
Okay, cool, and I respect that. It's weight lifted off because of the contract. Let's see where they go from here, though. Again, I'm tight because you didn't get a lot back, is all I'm saying. I'm a fan. We didn't get a lot back. You could have got more back.
He's not worth.
That's what they're saying. That's what they're saying. But I mean, he averages 20. Let's go to Bradley Beal's stats. Hold on 1 second. I mean, we're gonna say he's not worth it. Hold up. Bradley Beal averages what? Hold on a second. My bad, y'all. Give me 1 minute. So Bradley Beal averages 23. He averaged 23, 4, and 5 last season. No, he's not going to rebound. He's not the greatest defender, but he averages 20. He gets you over 20 points. Mm-hmm. Yes, he's been hurt. He's been hurt a lot this season. He hasn't averaged more than 50 games the past couple seasons. Okay, I got you on that. But that's still, now Phoenix does have 4 guys who can get you 20 on their team. Yes, that's going to be great for Phoenix, but they still need to fill out the roster. That's what Washington is losing.
No,
I think he's worth at least a late. He's worth at least a late first round pick.
It's a game because the same person that you are talking about, he's on that same team or / on the same facility where we have blown 20-point leads. You have these leads going to the fourth quarter.
But they didn't have a team around him, though. They put nobody around him. Why did they put anybody around him?
So it's a team. So it's a team for 3 quarters to have a 20-point lead and nobody can't close out?
Yeah, it's what do you mean? It's not. What are you talking about? It's not a. It's a team that can't close because they're not experienced enough and they're not good enough. So yes, they can hold 20-point leads, but in the NBA, we've seen plenty of 20-point leads are not safe in the NBA anymore. This is the new NBA.
You watch the NBA. Name a player on the Wizards team who they depend on other than Bradley Beal.
That's what I just said. They have nobody else, so of course they're gonna blow 20-point leads. They didn't put a good team around them. That ain't just on Bradley Beal. He's a good player. They didn't put anybody around him. So what do you mean? I'm tight. You could have put more people around him and made, you know what I mean? Kristaps Porzingis is cool, but it wasn't a fit enough, obviously. Kyle Kuzma was cool. It wasn't a fit enough, obviously. You know what I'm saying?
This is why I'm glad the new general manager of the new president of this Wizards, they making moves the way they make it and don't make sense to the NBA world. But what I see, it makes sense to me because if Bradley Beal's contract could have had us in handcuffs for the next 4 years.
All right.
Would have been messed up.
Cool. But Russell Westbrook was there. They got to the playoffs. You know what I'm saying? They made that trade, traded him to the Lakers for Kyle Kuzma and I think it's KCP. But you know what I mean? Obviously, they only had him for 1 season. They did nothing last year with him. And then you traded for Kristaps Porzingis. Nothing happened. I'm just saying, like you said, the GM's gone now. Better team building. I'm still, as a fan, I get it. Maybe with his contract, you wasn't going to get a lot back simply because of his contract. It's got nothing to do with him. It's because of the contract. But still, yes. I would still want more. Anyway, moving on.
I'm satisfied.
Well, I mean, it's your team, so we'll see. We'll see you in the playoffs in 10 years. How about that?
I get to see my trophy when I go in. I see my trophy.
You ain't gonna get a trophy for no time soon, bro. Don't even worry about that. Don't even worry about a trophy. You're not seeing a trophy. Anyway, can we move on?
Remember you said that.
I am remembering I said it. Write it down. Take a picture.
2024. You remember you said that.
Yeah, I did. I definitely gonna. All right. So Kristaps Porzingis. Now there's a report out that he is on the move as well. Going to the Boston Celtics in a 3-team trade. Right? In a 3-team trade. So he's going, hold on, let me get it up. My bad, y'all. So in a 3-team trade, Kristaps Porzingis is going to the Celtics. The Clippers will land Malcolm Brogdon, and the Wizards will get Marcus Morris, Amir Coffey, and Danilo Gallinari from Boston with the 30th pick. The 30th pick this year from the Clip and they'll get the Clippers pick, first round pick this year. Well, the Wizards. Okay. I mean, again, I still don't think they're gonna do anything of significance, but this their rebuild.
Player.
This their rebuild, yeah.
Bench player, yeah.
If Danilo Gallinari comes back healthy, he tore his ACL. He would have been good. He would have been a good piece for the Celtics. He tore his ACL. If he comes back healthy, Marcus Morris can shoot. I don't know about Amir Coffey that much. And you get a pick. Okay, I can see it. I can see it being okay. We'll let you sham it. I just don't know who's gonna be there. Who's gonna be there, man? Who's gonna get you the bucket? Who's gonna be the guy to get you a bucket every night when you need one? Again, it's gonna be a crap team. They're not gonna do much next season. You know what I'm saying? There's full rebuild mode now. That's it. Full rebuild mode now.
You know what? I can't say that. I can see the thing is, like I said, in the NBA world, y'all
who's getting you a bucket? Who's getting you a bucket? What do we do know? Who's getting you a bucket?
You know what? There's a point guard by the name of Quentin Johnson, and he's gonna be a problem.
Is he on your team?
He's on my team. Yeah.
Okay.
He's
you're
gonna
predicting
be a problem.
You're predicting it. Okay. All right.
Oh no,
we'll see.
It's a spoiler.
You ain't spoiling nothing. We'll see. We will see. We'll definitely see on that. I just look again. The Wizards are going full rebuild mode. At least you know what direction they're going in. I like that. I gotta respect that.
For sure. I know one thing for sure. Porzingis going to the Celtics. Now they have more chance of winning the championship.
I don't like it though. I don't like it though. I'm not that big of a fan of it. I'm not going on. I mean, it's a cool trade. He brings him size. He's not the best rim protector, though. He's not like a lockdown defender. No, he's a rim protector. He's just 7'2", 7'3", 7'4", something like that. He can shoot. He can space the floor.
So you saying to me he's going to be a cavity for the Boston Celtics?
I don't think he's going to be a cavity. I don't think he's going to help, but I don't think he's going to get them to the. I don't think he's going to be the reason why they win a chip next season. Definitely not. I don't see that. I don't see that.
Okay, so
I think they need a point guard. They need a point guard. They don't need Kristaps Porzingis. They can score with the best of them. They need a point guard because it's too many times Jason Tatum and Jaylen Brown bringing the ball up the court, making decisions. That's not their game, and that's why they have so many turnovers.
I thought
they need a point guard.
He's
not a point. Yeah, but he's a point guard, but he's not a point guard. He's not a traditional playmaking point guard. That's what these two wing guys need. They need a traditional playmaking point guard to make plays for them, not them making plays, not them the other way around. That's not their game. Marcus Smart doesn't do that. Malcolm Brogdon is a point guard. He doesn't do that. He's a 50, 40, 90 guy. He can shoot. He's accurate. Basically, he can shoot from 3, from 2, and from the field. He's a good defender, but he's not a great decision maker either. He's not a traditional point guard. I think a lot of people said it, Chris Paul might have been a good move for them.
So
they need a point guard. They need a point guard.
Who has a better chance of going to the finals next year, the Celtics or the Suns?
Right now, I'd say the Celtics for sure. Definitely still the Celtics because they still got their core. They still got their core intact. You know what I mean? Their core is still intact. I say the Celtics for sure. The Celtics. That's a definite.
I'm glad you said that because although the Suns have their starters, I don't trust their bench. Versus the Celtics,
well, they don't have a damn bench.
Right. I mean, the Celtics, they starters is kind of shaky, but they have a bench.
They have to re-sign all these guys. They got to re-sign all these guys.
Man.
The Suns do, and again, if they take the veteran minimum, then yeah, you know what I mean. But all right, real quick, let's talk about the draft though. So the draft is tomorrow night. We all know who's going 1. Wembanyama. Number 2. Number 2, we know Scoot Henderson going to the Hornets. What we think? Brandon Miller going to the Trailblazers, but also I think he might go to Hornets. I think Brandon Miller might go number 2. Scoot Henderson might go to the Hornets. So we got Amen Thompson, also from Alabama, going to the Rockets, guard. Cam Whitmore, guard, going to Detroit. Ashur Thompson, guard, Villanova, going to the Magic. Jarris Walker, forward, going to Indiana, going to the Pacers. He's from Houston. Anthony Black, guard from what? That's who you're talking about. No, you said Quentin Johnson. Going to the Wizards. Okay, right. Number 9, Taylor Hendricks from UCF, going to Utah. All right, and number 10 is Derek Lively, from Duke, going to Dallas. That's their picks. Let's see if we can. So let's find ours. So Brooklyn, they got us picking Jet Howard from Michigan, guard. I mean, we need a traditional point guard because I don't think Spencer Dinwiddie is that. I don't know if I'm gonna like this though. He's 6'8" though, so that's cool. 6'8" guard. He's not a point guard though. And then we pick right after that 22, Jaime Jaquez. Okay, from UCLA. I like Jaime Jaquez. A lot of experience on the court, so he can come right in and play. He's not gonna be too raw coming out of college. You know what I mean? But he's 6'7". Yeah. We need more. We need length. We still don't got length on the court. We got a 6'8" guy that we drafting, a 6'7" guy. We need more length. If I'm the Nets, look, man, he's not gonna. I mean, it's not gonna entice him. But I would try to get Dwight Howard. We need big. We need size, man. We need to get to the chip and go full in on Dame. I know I'm talking crazy, but we need size though. We need size, man. You know what I mean? JaVale McGee, somebody like that. We need size though in the interior. You know what I mean? We need size on the interior, man. That's what I'm thinking we should do. But let me see where you at. You're not even in the damn draft right now. Well, that was a projected draft. We'll find out about you tomorrow. You know what I mean? Who you picked up. We'll obviously react to it on Saturday. But yeah, that's who they got so far to draft. Do you like the first 3? Obviously, Victor Wembanyama is number 1. Who are you gonna pick over him? Scoot or Brandon? How about the Scoot or Brandon? Scoot Henderson, I'm sorry, or Brandon Miller. Who you got? Who would you pick?
For the first round pick?
Yeah, after Wembanyama goes first, who goes second? Scoot Henderson, or Brandon Miller.
That boy, Brandon Miller's that boy from Alabama, right?
Yeah.
I pick him. He nice. 19.3 points per game.
Yes, sir.
He's a dynamic player.
Yes, sir. I like it. I like it a lot, Sasso. I like him too. But I like Scoot Henderson, though, man. I like Scoot Henderson. I really like Scoot Henderson. I think Charlotte's probably gonna pick Brandon Miller. But I like Scoot Henderson, though. Scoot Henderson, he's big, he's physical, he can score, he can get to the cup. You know what I mean? I like Scoot Henderson. I like Scoot Henderson a lot. But the kid Brandon Miller is definitely technically sound, scoring wise, put it on the floor, good defender. I like him. I like the kid Brandon Miller as well. We'll see Thursday night.
I did a little scouting of Anthony Black. Anthony Black is he's a pass first and he's a decent scorer. I think he's the type of person that's gonna come in the NBA and he could be the next Russell Westbrook, with these triple doubles. When you have players like that passes first, put the teammates first, get them, let them get their little points off, and he start putting the team on the back. That's the type of caliber player that
you thinking too high, bro. You thinking too high, but I got you. You got high expectations, man. But we'll see. We'll see what happens, man. We'll see what happens.
Ain't nothing wrong being optimistic.
Ain't nothing wrong being optimistic. Before we get up out of here, man, how's your team doing tonight? How's the Nationals? How the Natties doing?
Oh yeah, they beat the Cardinals this afternoon. They beat them 3-0.
Cardinals are atrocious.
Yeah. Both teams is atrocious. I'm talking about it's horrible, man. We have a makeup game tomorrow though against the Diamondbacks.
Yeah.
Hopefully we get a win off of that.
Yes, sir.
Because you asked about the team, I just be grateful we just win 80 games.
Yeah, you said it. You're gonna say that every time I ask you about them. I just grateful. Hope we win 80 games. We win 80 games. You ain't winning no 80 games. How about that? You're not winning 80 games.
Man, worry about the Yankees going to the World Series.
Well, listen, we better get there, or Aaron Boone's getting fired. But anyway, we won today. You know what I mean? We got it done 4-2. 4-2. Yeah, he better. Cashman better get fired too. They both gotta go. We don't get to the World Series. I don't give a damn. We gotta get to the World Series, or they both need to be fired. That's it. I'm calling for it. I'm gonna be out in front of. I'm gonna be down in Yankee Stadium doing it as soon as the offseason's over. They're off at the headquarters out in New York. I'm gonna be down at JetBlue Park. Well, no, not JetBlue Park. George Steinbrenner Park down in the minor leagues in Fort Myers. I'll be down there too. Fire Cashman and Boone. I ain't playing around. I'm out.
I'm disappointed. I'm disappointed because it don't make no sense that the Red Sox is 6-1 against y'all. All
right, never mind. All right, we got it. Yeah, I got it. Whatever. Whatever.
It's not a laughing matter to me because you know me. It's
put the phone up, bro. Let's see your face. You got the phone low. But all right, yeah, whatever. Anyway, before we get out of here, man, let's make sure whatever. Let's make sure we shout out our sponsor, man. Main Event. You know what I mean? 104 Chandler Street in Worcester, Massachusetts. Go get yourself cleaned up, tightened up. Shout out to Main Event, man, for supporting the show, sponsoring the show. Also, man, Cincinnati Reds, man. 11 games in a row. Team's best in 66 years. Reds on fire. They're making the playoffs this year?
If Pete Rose come back.
So no. All right, so no. He's a fool. Yeah, I say no too. It's a good. They doing their thing, but I say no. They got a lot of young enthusiasm coming up though right now, man. They busted tail, man. You know what I mean? Shout out to young dudes. Joey Votto just came back. He's contributing, right, picking up right where he left off. Ain't messed it up. Cincinnati, man, doing something.
Votto's a beast.
Yeah, Cincinnati doing something, but I don't know. I'm like you. I think it's gonna fizzle out. Sorry, Cincinnati fans, man. But hey, we'll see what happens. All right. Remember to like, subscribe, share, comment, support the show, please. And thank you. Support the show. Coming up on Saturday. Like I said, we will talk about our 5 most influential NBA players. We will talk about the 3 players from each sport that we would take out of the Hall of Fame in honor of David Freese taking himself out of the Hall of Fame for the St. Louis Cardinals. All that and more. Also, Sasso, me and you are going to talk about Oklahoma football in college. Is it over with? Is it going to disappear? Seeing as though they're not that good last year. They might not be as good this year. And then guess what? Their grand prize, they get to go to the SEC and play the Georgias and the Alabamas and the Floridas and everybody else next season. So
I can't wait till Saturday.
We'll talk about that on Saturday. All that and more. Hip-hop topics. Fanatical Massholes Show. King Sasso. Mizzo. Obviously, Pac-Man who wasn't here. Ephraim. We'll see y'all on Saturday. Y'all stay blessed. We out. One.
Smoke coming from the muffler. Chill. I gotta get the gold. Oh, yes, indeed. finish line, make them bob and weave.